Hello, folks. I'm going to share with you, turn the sound down here. I'm going to share something with you that I normally wouldn't put out there. Now, I've always been interested in the paranormal and 40 and things like this, but tonight, a friend of mine sent me a photograph. A friend of mine, there's two people involved, sent me a photograph tonight of another friend who I know, who their friend, who I don't know, went to New York to get engaged. And her friend took a photograph of her fiance in York Street subway station in New York. And when they got back to Ireland, they had a look at the photograph, and what they saw in the background is like someone who appears to be wearing a New York City transit police uniform or something similar, a black uniform. I haven't seen a black uniform in New York in years. Inside some kind of control booth or waiting room or old shop on the subway platform. And the face is absolutely bizarre. Now, this is just weird enough, but the other reason why I'm sharing this thing is that because I recently was talking about an experience I had when I was in my late teens, 17, 18, and I got onto a bus in Dublin, and I got upstairs and walked to the back of the bus, and I saw this kid looking at me with the same face that this thing has in New York. I'm not joking, except I thought the kid had suffered from some kind of burn and his face had been distorted or twisted. And I remember being very, very frightened and depressed for months and maybe even a couple of years after seeing this image. And I got to the back of the bus and I was in quite a state of shock over how distorted the kid's face was. And I saw people come upstairs and come onto and walk towards me. And I thought they were all going to look at the kid's face and see the same thing, but they all walked by like it was a normal face. Now, and what my friend has told me is that the woman who took the photograph and her boyfriend suffered a lot of depression after seeing this image. Now, is it someone with a mask? I don't know. It's just the most strange thing. I can't explain it. It's someone. They said that no one was in the control booth or behind the glass when the photo was taken. So maybe it was someone wearing a mask who jumped up. But the police badge and the black uniform. They haven't had black uniforms in New York. I don't think since the 70s for police. Um, so I'll just leave it with you. I think it's bizarre. It's quite disturbing, but I find it even more disturbing that the image was sent to me as I was telling, not long after I was conveying this story, which I think I recorded from Upcoming Velocity of Now. I'm not sure about that. I've been recording Velocity Now shows in advance, so we can do the 2 a week thing. But have a look at this image and I'll just leave it at that. But frankly, it scared the bejesus out of me, and I can't explain it. Thank you.